What is up, everyone? It is EJF84 here, and welcome back to another installment of the NR2003 YouTube League. I am EJF84, and my guest commentator in the box today is I'm a 24 Byron fan.
Hello.
And today we are here for race number 5 of the season at Circuit of the Americas. Let's take a quick look through your starting lineup here today. Just a few things to note before we get started today. Several new signups in the field. We have 35 cars now, a full field, 36 today with one exception. With that all being said, the pace car coming around the final few corners of this racetrack, getting ready to go underway. Willie Myers reacts and Boss Man started up front here, but 21 laps here today. Gonna be a long one and need to be patient. These are two guys that need a good run today. But here we come down the front straightaway of Circuit of the Americas, ready to get rocking and rolling here. Let's do some road course racing here. We are green. We are underway, and Nick Simone already down the inside. Here comes Red Cross as well. They're going to go 4 wide off the start. Unbelievable. The 99 swings it wide. He's going to stay down the inside of the 5, though. Here they come down the hill into the S. Is still 4 wide. Unbelievable. The 7 and the 51 touch a little bit. They're still 4 wide into the braking zone. No one backing out here. This is unbelievable racing. The 7 barely off the racetrack. The 99 has to back out, and they're still 3 wide coming into the braking zone here. The 5 trying to hold tough on the outside. Nick Simone in the middle and Red Cross on the bottom. Everyone fanning out here into this braking zone. The 5's got the preferred line. The 78 of Floridian Ice Cube taking a peek. The 51 going to get the slight advantage over the 5 here as he gets a little bit of the grass. Down through that kink there and into the braking zone here. Oh, they door slam a bit. The 99's around, and he slides into the 5. Unbelievable. And the 42 of Southeast Motorsport is around in the back. You've got to be kidding me. The caution flag is out. What a heartbreaker for those two guys. Started on the front row, and now they're around. Unbelievable. Let's take a look at our replay here. 5, 51, and 7 were 3 wide. We need to see what happened to the 99 here because that's what started this incident. Coming around this corner, you see the 7 of Red Cross. Still trying to stay 3 wide inside. He has a bad corner. Drifts all the way back to where the 99 is. Now coming into this braking zone. Let's take a look here. The 7 just turns right on the 99. I'm not sure what that's about. Might have been something that we didn't see. The 51 and Nick Simone also has to get out of the gas. You see in the bottom right corner of your screen the 42 around. Must have been a big stack up, and the 42 got turned around. But tough break for the 99 and the 5, man. Such a promising qualifying run for it to come to an end this quickly. Let's see what happened to the 42 of Southeast Motorsport here. It really has not been his season. Down into the brakes. And he just gets pounded by the 2 of Adam Charles. I'm assuming that's what all the damage on his hood was about. He gets spun around, and thankfully the caution came out, so he'll be able to rejoin with the rest of the field. But unfortunate setback for a race team that has not had a promising start to their campaign.
We're going to see maybe some pit stops here at COTA, Circuit of the Americas, as we see the 99 after involved in the first lap incident. He's going to be coming in as we see a few other guys in the back coming in. The 45, 19, 12, and 5 are all coming in also. I would expect to see the 2 car also in after taking a hit or getting some contact.
You would be correct.
Yep, he is in as we see everybody coming in. As not that many cars come in, but it wasn't expected to see many cars come in after it was just only the first lap.
Absolutely, and most of these cars, you might be wondering what happened to them because the main people that we were looking at were the 599 and 42. The 45, 19, 2, and 12 were involved in that big checkup that happened whenever the 99 and 5 first went around. Everyone jammed on the brakes, tried to miss it, and led to a few cars getting stacked up, getting some nose damage. So that's what happened to those guys. Big setback for CCS to Boss 43 and Kurt Busch fan and Adam Charles as well. But we'll have to see how they navigate around that minor or major damage to the front of their race cars.
As we see, about to go back underway, the 7 of Red Cross Racing is going to lead us back to the green flag here at Kota. Green flag is back out. We're going to go back underway here at Kota. 23 looks like he got a decent start. We see the 14 trying to make a move on the 51 down into turn number 1. The 7 car has kept the lead. 14 of Andy side by side with the 51 car. 51's able to keep it, as we see the 9 of Ethan NASCAR fan. He's going to stay up in 5th place, as we see him all over the back end of the 14 car. He's trying to do something as he's side by side with the 16 of NASCAR Bull Hauler.
Into the braking zone they come.
Side by side. Ooh, he was near the 47's quarter panel right there.
Still side by
Still
side.
side by side. It looks like if we're getting some passing here, it's going to be some good battles. But
yeah, absolutely.
Mostly single file. 21's still there now into this section. He's going to get to the inside of the 40 or the 47. Here comes the 42 of Southeast Motorsport.
Trying to rebound from his early spin. They're still going to race side by side here down the long front straightaway. What happened to the 45? Problems for the 45 of Kurt Busch fan in the back of this field. Here we go. We see the battle for the lead kind of narrowing here. Red Cross and Floridian Ice Cube. We saw the 7 with a quite solid lead after the restart, but the 78 has started to narrow that gap. And Isaiah Joy is just kind of chilling back there in 3rd place, looking to make any moves that he can. But the 78 car has been tracking down the 7 here in this last lap and a half or so. Hold on now. He's on his bumper. He's going for the move.
Side by side for the lead. 78 to the inside. Can he make it stick? 7 car is trying to get the throttle around the outside. Still side by side.
Still there somehow. Oh, 78 locked it up a bit.
Oh, side by side. Look at 78 trying to do something around the outside.
And here they come. Yep, 78's got the preferred lane. He's good.
Wow. And there it is. Move for the race lead. 78 is now the race leader here at Kota.
How well these drivers can perform and run away from each other. But the 78 of Floridian Ice Cube in his debut, he has done an absolute stellar job at keeping these guys behind him. Had a bit of a tough job in the braking zone there. Might open the door for the 7. He's going to go for it.
Oh, side by side. 23 is definitely hoping that these two make contact to try to do something, but the 7 car
battling back.
Clear. 78 still there, side by side for the lead.
Nice run around the outside for the 7 there. He's making up for his past mistakes, and now he's got the inside into that braking zone, and Red Cross was out of the lead for a little bit, but he's right back where he was before. Here comes the 23 for 2nd.
This is definitely not what Adam Newman needs right now. Isaiah Joy battling for 2nd. Here he goes off the track a lot. But
using every inch of racetrack he has, still there, battling hard with this 78 car. He's still there, coming down the front straightaway here. Great defensive driving out of the 78, though, holding that preferred line and trying to keep this 23 behind him. But this is exactly what Red Cross wants to see, expanding that lead.
They're still side by side. Can 23 maybe get it here before the S's? He gets a preferred line on the inside.
Beautiful defensive driving by the 78 car.
78 wants to keep the 2nd, and he's maybe going to get it.
Nope.
Still side by side. Oh,
had a bad run off that curb, and he gets pushed wide by the 23. Still there. Oh, my goodness gracious. What a battle.
These guys are really going at it.
They've been side by side for almost a lap now. Unbelievable.
Oh, wait, 23 might get it here.
Still no.
There.
Oh, no, he had a bad run off the curb. He had to work for it, but the 23 finally wrestled that 2nd place away from the 78. Now he's got to focus out front, go track down that 7 car. I know. He's on the way. Here we go. The 2 leaders. We saw the same thing with the 7 and the 78. A few laps after our restart, here we are on lap number 12. The tables have turned. The 78 is not far still from the 23. He's figured something out, still putting some good pace down. He's tracking down the 7 with the 23 car here. But Isaiah Joy is our main focus right now, looking to get win number 2 on the season and snatch the points lead back from Adam Newman. He's got a good race car to do at that Lados number 23 Toyota Camry 42311 Racing, as we're coming up to the passing zone that we've seen for this racetrack. Up around this area into the braking zone. This is where the 78 lost the majority of his time. You see, much later into the brakes is the 23 car. Getting closer, about 2 car lengths or so. Not close enough to make the move this time around, but Isaiah Joy definitely getting closer here.
I'm crossing the line last lap.
I think the 78 might have used up most of his stuff trying to get around trying to catch up to those guys. But here comes the 23.
Oh, battle for the lead.
We knew that the 23 was going to get there. Has gained his 2.5 in the last 3 laps, and it is on for the race lead. This could be the pass for the win for sure. The 23, even though the 7 has the fastest lap of the race, the 23 has been the fastest car all day long, it seems like, especially in this longer run, as we see a battle for 4th as well. Andy has gotten around the 51 of Nick Simone for the 4th position, but Isaiah Joy, he can set sail now. He's caught the 7 car, and he's off to the races once again. For the first time in this NR2003 YouTube League, I think it's time for a Crank It Up. And we are back here from Circuit of the Americas. We see the 99 of William Myers Reacts coming out of the pit road. I think he had similar issues to the 45. You see the entire back portion of his car, the entire bumper cover of that 99 Freeway Chevrolet for Trackhouse Racing. He must have had some sort of other damage. As you see, the tires are cold, kind of skidding through the S's there. I'd be curious to see what happened to the 99 car, but he is going to be sent back behind the cars that he previously worked pretty hard to pass with that car, damage that race car.
Since we see the 14 has lost to 78 a slight bit, but now the 78, let's see, can he make a last lap pass on the 7 car for 2nd place?
I'd say it's definitely possible. As you see, the 78 backed up the corner a little bit, trying to be conservative and run the lines that the 7 car isn't. You see much stronger through that section of the racetrack. The 7 is overdriving it. 78 overdrove that corner, but you see how much speed he gained from it.
Oh, here he comes, maybe.
The 78 is being very calculated. A stellar job in his debut. All over the back of the 7, pressuring him. Red Cross with a 2nd place finish at Atlanta, looking to get another 2nd place finish here as we take the white flag. Down the inside comes the 78. Looking to take that 2nd place spot away, and regardless if Red Cross loses this spot, 2 podium finishes back-to-back. It has just been unbelievable out of Spire Motorsports, and specifically this number 7 entry here today. They've just brought excellent race cars these last few races, and after his wreck at Phoenix, a 2nd at Atlanta, and potentially looking to be a 2nd here at Circuit of the Americas, just looking to keep this positive momentum going. But the 78 car is on the way.
Yeah, Andy, he's now there if these 2 make contact. They're still side by side. 7 using that runoff into the grass. He's able to get it though.
For now.
Red Cross. Will he be able to keep it? 78. We have seen he is arguably, or is
very aggressive into the brakes.
Faster. Everybody now starting to get grouped up right here.
Yeah, we've got a pretty long chain of cars here for how spread out they were earlier, but realistically speaking, the 78 only has 1 or 2 more chances here to get around the 7 car, or at least get close. Here's one of them into this braking zone. Very nice run. He did that perfectly. He's going for it. He did it perfectly. Nice move.
Oh man, side by side for 2nd.
These guys have been going at it for a few laps now. 78 tries to clear. He cannot. Red Cross has the preferred line, but beautiful driving out of the 78. The battle for second raging on as we come to the last few corners. He is clear, trying to drive away now, but Red Cross, nice exit to that corner. He's looking to battle back here as we come through the last few corners of Circuit of the Americas. Andy in the 14 looking for third. Him and the 7 car both run wide. I think they might have touched a bit. Going back to your leader down the front straightaway. It's the second win of the season for Isaiah Joy. This might give him the points lead back from Adam Newman, but picture a perfect day for that race team. The 78 grabs second, the 7 in third, 14 fourth, and the 51 in Nick Simone in his debut takes fifth. Great racing at the end there. Well, everybody, that is going to do it for today's race here from the Circuit of the Americas. I'm EJF84 with I'm a 24 Byron fan. We'll catch you guys next time.